Good afternoon, everyone. It's Shagun from TechBlade, and I'm here with Toyin Bamidele. It's from UNDP,
Yeah, UNDP.
UNDP, right? Yeah. We are the startup roundtable at Abia State. A lot of amazing things are happening in Abia State, right? Where the government sit down with startup founders, ask them what they really want, and he hosted one of the most amazing section, right?
Thank
I
you.
want to ask you, what was the initiative whereby you guys come together, get founders in a room, and ask them what they really want? What brought about this idea, and what is driving this initiative?
Okay, thank you so much for the question. What's really driving it is one foundational principle, which is co-creation. Is that in the whole conversation around innovation and how you build ecosystems that actually create impact, there's no one actor that is that can do it alone. So the whole idea of collaboration, co-creation, that's really why we're having this kind of initiative. And the people of Abia State are blessed with a very progressive government who likes to listen and wants to partner with her people to ensure that development outcomes are tangible and impact is seen and felt, and experienced as well.
That's amazing. So, what is success to you guys?
So success for us really is, I think, a sense of participation from the people, first of all, right? When people feel that the problems that matter to them are actually being addressed by their governments and of course us as development partners, so that sense of participation is the first thing. Then impact also very key to us. And impact, is when the outcomes that we desire to see start to change people's realities. I think that's the kind of impact, and that's what we measure as success. It's not about how many activities we do, but really about to say with all of the inputs, with all of the investments, people are actually getting better for it. People are getting more access to opportunities, and the lives of people are changing.
Yeah. So, Abia State was it's one of the states. To be honest, was the first state, if I'm not mistaken, is South and Southeast to implement the startup
Startup
act.
Act,
Yeah,
yes.
it was quite amazing. I met with the commissioner earlier last year. She told us about it. Um, and we did a polling today where we said, oh, this is what we want the government to do. What is the pipeline of execution look like for you guys? Whereby, oh, we have agreed because traditional government, where we do agreement, we do this thing, with a section, might be lost along the pathway whereby the end user don't have to see the impact of what we did, right?
Mm.
What is the pipeline of execution going to look like after our section today?
Okay, so currently the government is already advancing the first real or the first component of that engine for execution, which is mobilizing partners. So, for example, that's why people like ourselves, the UNDP, are involved with the government of Abia State. We've signed an MOU with them. We're implementing a statewide accelerated development um, initiative called the Integrated Smart States Program to ensure that development is tangible in the government's relationship with the people. So mobilizing the right partners, the Abia State government is already doing that. They're setting up the 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 operational systems, such as setting up a committee, ensuring that the mechanisms for the funding for the seed fund for the states is also made available. So those kind of pathways, and as I said, co-creation has been their model from the beginning to now, right? So, for example, we're having a roundtable which now has engaged with the ecosystem to get input into what that implementation framework is going to be. So we're not talking to a government who is going to say this is how it's going to be done. No, it's to
Yeah,
create those pathways with
yeah.
you, and then that's what we've done here is very instrumental because now we know what the ecosystem is prioritizing. So that implementation framework will be fueled by the prioritizations that have been discussed here at the roundtable hosted by the executive governor and the honorable commissioner for innovation, science, and technology.
It's amazing. It's amazing what you're doing. I'm looking forward to it, right?
Thank you so
I'll be in
much.
town as much as possible to cover as much, right?
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for the good work you're doing, capturing the stories,
All right.
and we look forward to seeing the stories turn into impact as well. Thank you.